So we've covered a lot of ground regarding how to create content for our pages, but there's still more that I'd like to talk about. So we're going to go back to our pages here in our nav bar. Okay, and here again are all the pages I've worked on so far. I'm going to create a brand new page now. You don't have to, but if you're following along and you'd like to, feel free to. And I'm going to call this page Applications, because that's what I'm going to talk about in this tutorial. I'm going to talk to you about some of the applications that you have available to you. Okay, so I'm in my rich content editor here in my pages, and let's say that I want to drop in a video file that I haven't created. So let's say there's a particular biology video that I want to utilize. Well, there's a great resource, a great application called Khan Academy. And this is not just for biology. Khan Academy actually has a collection of a variety of different types of academic-based video content. So here I am loading up Khan Academy. It may take a little time. Here we go. And here are all the different disciplines that have some form of materials or videos in Khan Academy. So I'm going to go into science for me. Feel free to go wherever you'd like to. I'm going to go to biology, and let's say that I want to actually drop in a video on chemistry. So I'm going to do one on elements and atoms. And let's see how elements relate to atoms, the basics of how protons, electrons, and neutrons make up an atom. This sounds like a perfect video for one of the first chapters that we cover in biology. So all I'm going to do here is click embed, and that is now going to drop a video from Khan Academy directly into my page. So when I save this, I now have this video from Khan Academy that has been dropped in here. And if I put this page into my modules, my students will be able to then access this. But it doesn't just stop with Khan Academy. Let me go back and edit some more. I'm going to take out this video and I'm going to show you some of the other cool applications that you have available to you. So Khan Academy is here. It's the little leaf. Here is TED Ed. This is TED Talks based in education. And then here we have a variety of other applications. You can drop in Wikipedia. You can do USA Today. You can drop in public resources, Vimeo, YouTube videos, Google Charts, okay? Macmillan Higher Education. So there are a variety of different applications you can drop into your courses. And they're all here. If you ever want to know what applications are available to you in Canvas, all you have to do is go to Settings, and then under Settings, remember there's that one navigation icon here for apps. If you click on that tab, it's going to bring you here to a list of apps. And if you want to see which ones are installed by default through web services, simply click on Installed here. And that's going to give you a list of all of the applications that we currently have installed. If you want to look at what's not installed, click on Not Installed, and that will show you those apps. So for installed, we have ExamSoft, we have McGraw-Hill Campus, okay? We've got these. You can also look at any of the other applications that are available here. And I do want to mention to you that if you're asking for any particular form of application to be installed, please don't come here and install it yourself. Please contact Web Services and request that Web Services provide you with that application. Because there's a good chance that if you want an application, there's another instructor on one of our campuses who might want the same application. If you install that application by yourself, only you have access to it. But if you make Web Services aware of this application, you make them aware of the fact that you want it, they're going to then take the steps necessary to get that application installed. And if we can indeed install that application, then not only you will benefit from it, but other instructors will benefit from it as well. So going back to the page where we have those applications, many of these applications are very, very easy to use. And let me talk about the ones that most people are probably going to use. The ones that many people are probably going to use in terms of these applications are going to be things like Khan Academy, TED Ed, Vimeo, YouTube, and maybe even to an extent Google Charts. And so if you want to implement a particular application, it's pretty simple. You just pick it from the drop-down menu. So if I wanted to implement Graph Builder, I just click on it here. And with most of these applications, you're going to get a pop-up window that's going to give you a set of instructions. Okay, so if I wanted to build onto this graph, I could press the plus button here, and this is going to allow me to set up an equation. So let me do x to the third. Okay, and then if I want to insert this graph, I just click Insert, and voila, I have now inserted this graph. And when I save this, we're going to see now that in my student view, my students will actually get to see that graph embedded in my Canvas page. Okay. And the same is true with any of the other applications that you're going to have available to you. So if you want to use YouTube, and let's say it's not a YouTube video that you have, then you can click here, click on YouTube, and this is going to allow you to search the contents of YouTube. So if I want to find a video, again, I was doing one on chemistry, so let me say I want to find one on atoms. I'm going to type in atoms, and we'll see what videos come up. How small is an atom? Spoiler, it's very small. Okay, so if I want to embed this, I can simply click on this. Now, I will say with YouTube and Vimeo, the one thing you might want to check with those videos is you might want to actually check if there's any copyright restrictions, because even if they're fair use, some of the videos say that you must then put some form of citation underneath that video. So for now, I'm just doing this as an example to show you how easy it is to actually embed that YouTube video. There it is. Okay. But you will want to do your research and make sure that you're not just dropping in YouTube videos that have some form of content restrictions on them. Okay. So again, two of the applications are easy to see. Right here we've got Khan Academy, right here we've got TED Ed, and then right here we've got additional applications. I will mention to you that for most of these applications, to ensure that they function at their peak and that they are fully compatible, you're going to want to build your Canvas courses in either Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Okay, I'm currently in Safari. Just for streaming purposes, I'm in Safari because it typically runs a little better with some of the things I'm trying to do. But if I actually wanted to put in Google Charts, I would need to switch over to Google Chrome because Safari will encounter errors when I'm trying to embed that. So remember, you want to make sure that you're using Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome when you're building out your courses to make sure you have full compatibility. Okay, so those are applications. I'm not going to go into too much in terms of how to utilize these because for most of them it's just simply drag and drop. Experiment with them. Get the feel for them, and there are tutorials online that will give you a little more insight into how to utilize these applications.